All right, quick recap of UFC Macau. We're just going to go over our bets that we placed, how we did on that. It was an all-nighter that we pulled. Fight card started at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. It was in Macau, which is China, essentially, and it was rough, but glad we did it. We profited 3.5 units, which is fantastic, and we're going to run through each bet we placed and the results. Okay, so first bet we placed, Long Xiao versus Kwang Lee. We got it early. We got it at minus 135. It opened at minus 122, rapidly went to minus 135. I knew we had to bet it at that point, but that line steamed all the way up to minus 160. So we were only able to get a unit on it. So we won a unit, and that was great. Next bet we had a unit on Jose Ochoa at plus 295. Strictly a value play. We had the prediction percentage, ChatUFC percentage, had Kavanaugh winning that, but we liked the value at plus 295. It was showing value, so we bet it. It was a close fight. Jose Ochoa almost finished it in the second round, but Kavanaugh's a real deal. I mean, he was smart, technical, did the most damage, and he got the victory in that fight. Next bet that we had, another value play. We had Ozzy Diaz, and we put 1.5 units on it. We put the KO prop at plus 450, which was his only method to victory. It was the KO. His line got bet down from plus 270 all the way down to plus 190. So almost 100 points down. There was value on the KO prop at plus 450, we thought, but in reality, Ming Yang Zhang is the real deal, and to be honest, he looked leagues better than Ozzy Diaz. I would say that was our one mistake. Another mistake was not betting Don Hun Choi when the line went down all the way to even money. We picked him, we were getting even money, and he ends up starching Karu Singh in the first round. So I would say that was our mistake on the card. I liked the Volkan Ozdemir bet, plus 205. We didn't win it, but there was value on it. He fought 3 rounds with Carlos Ulberg, but Ulberg, again, real deal, looked a little bit sharper. There were still moments that Ozdemir had, but in the end, not enough to get it done. So far, we had the one bet we won, and then we lost these 3 value plays. Now, one thing that I did not mention is earlier in the week, Carlos Hernandez was a minus 200. There was no plays on it. We didn't give out the bets or anything like that, but this is why you need to follow the Twitter picks, because as the odds are updating, as the cards are going on, we see value. So we had it capped around Carlos Hernandez, minus 180. That line got all the way down to a minus 120, and at that point, we jumped on it. We hammered it for 3 units to win 2.5, and that cashed. He won a decision. It was split, but that was a bad split decision. Sal Diamano does what he does. But luckily, the other 2 judges saw it the correct way, and Carlos Hernandez took that fight. So that and Long Xiao were our 2 wins, and that profited us 3.5 units, but we lost a unit here on Jose Ochoa, and we lost 1.5 on Ozdemir, and we lost 1.5 on Diaz. So we were down a half unit going into our last bet, which was the one given out on the channel, prediction videos, everything, TikTok, everywhere. These were the 2 fights I had. Muslim Salikov parlayed with Yan Xiaonan. I liked it early. I'm glad we got it early. Muslim Salikov closed at minus 220. We got him at a minus 185. Yan Xiaonan, we got her at a minus 190. We parlayed that. We did 3 units to win 4. It cashed, and we were up 3.5 units on the night. So great night overall. There were spots where we could have made more, but you never complain in this game because it's a tough game. It's a tricky game. It's hard to win. Don't let the gambling sites tell you that you're going to put in $5 and we're going to give you a bunch of money back. You're going to get a bunch of bonuses. They don't tell you shit. You got to roll over those bonuses. It's all shenanigans. It's a tough game to beat. You got to be precise. You got to be disciplined. And that's what we're doing here. And if you want to win money, follow this channel, and we will give you winners as best as we can. Night, people.